Hey, what's good? It's Cadillaktrackz. Today's quick tip is I believe, number 89. It's Cadillaktrackz, quick tip number 89. So today's quick tip is just a basic function in Fruity Loops. It's something that I think a lot of us might overlook, and it's something that a lot of people might already know, like I always say. So this is just something that we all need to be aware of, on the same page. This is Cadillaktrackz. So today's quick tip is just about the time, setting the time on a knob, or time set, if you will. So I'm just gonna call it set knob or set time or something like that. But what I'm talking about and what I'm saying or what I'm trying to explain to you is that, look at this right here. Look at this sound. I have this hi-hat right here, right? And sometimes when you're moving the knobs, okay, like any knob that says time, a lot of times it'll have an option to set it by the snap of the song, which can really put it on time with the beat and can make it correspond a lot better. And let me just show you an example. With this knob right here, this is just one example. There's one knob. It says time. It's the time stretching knob. I could take this knob and I can move it, and I can see my numbers up here in the corner going up, 2, 3, 4, 4.5 and all that crap. Or I could right click that knob, and if I right click that knob, it gives me an extra set of options. Not every knob has this, and this is what the quick tip is about. It's about bringing up this extra set of options for certain knobs, especially the ones that say time or affect how something affects another sound by time. So as you can see, I can pick 1 beat, 2 beat, 1 bar, 2 bars, 3 bars, 4 bars. I can also do the auto detect or product tempo. That's very important, because if you were affecting the time without using that and you wanted to get to 1 beat, you would actually be, kind of guessing or going by ear, when you could just right click it and pick up and bring up that menu. I'm gonna show you a few other knobs that have those type of menus that are real important. Like this one right here, the hold. Okay, a lot of times when we're dealing with the envelope, we might affect the hold, and I'm bringing the hold, or some people, we do like this, and so that we can have our sound start and stop when we want. I've seen some people, they'll actually leave the end on like this. It really doesn't matter how you do it, but with this knob, the hold knob, you can right click the hold knob and I can bring up set, and I can hold it for 1 step, 2 steps, 4 steps, 16 steps. 4 steps is kind of short, 16 steps is a little bit longer. So it's just good to know that you have that option. I can do the same thing with the attack. I can do the same thing with the delay. I can do the same. So all these knobs right here, I can bring up that extra menu to snap it onto the step, okay? I can even do that over here with the LFO knobs. Now I can't do it with this one, but you can see I can do it with the speed. So it's important to know which ones you can and you can't do. Another one that you can do it with is over here on the time knob right here on gate. I can set this gate for any type of knob, or 1/4, 1/2, 1 step. And I can even do it right here on the arpagator. I can go right click it and I can push up the set, and I can set that on time. And can't do it on swing or shift. So certain knobs have that function. It's real important, because when you're trying to set up, you're trying to set the effect and to have it in sync with the beat. It needs to be at a certain time. A lot of times it's going to need to be a beat or half a beat or 4 beats or 4 steps. And this is how you do it. You just right click on the knob and it'll bring up that extra menu. And as you can see, not every knob has that option. It's ones that affect the time of how something affects the project. So this is just a quick tip. You might have already known about that. You're like, duh. If you didn't know about that, I didn't know about that at first. I used to move the knob freehand until I found out that, especially with the envelope, I found out that I could put the hold on a step. But this is Cadillaktrackz. That's what the quick tip is about. It's about right clicking on a knob and bringing up the set menu, which will allow you to set it at a certain step or snap. Cadillaktrackz 1.